Alright, signal is up and you all know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, after a long overdue absence, we are back once again with the latest episode of Studio News! And today's special guest is a real hot one. I'm talking the face of a franchise, namely one that's been around for over 40 years now. Unfortunately, Optimus Prime was busy, so we got the next best thing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Autobot that could. Everybody's friend, the one and only Bumblebee. Hey, welcome to the show, Bee. Welcome to the show. Bumblebee. Bumblebee. Aren't you gonna, say something to everybody? Oh, no. Please tell me I did not accidentally grab one of the bumblebees that can't talk. Oh, man, this is just... I'm just messing with you, man. I can totally talk. What? Not cool, man. Not funny. Matter of opinion. Either way, great to be on the show, Lyoko. Oh, and actually pretty good to see you. It's been quite a while. Well, maybe not that long of a while, but, it's definitely good to see you. Feels like it's been ages every time we do meet up. Yeah, sorry about that. I really have been meaning to get back to updating that next chapter for Transformers Remnant Volume 0, but life happens. It's cool, man. Just take your time. You do you. Don't let anything in life overwhelm you and whatever. Just go at your own pace. Don't try to rush. Otherwise, you end up like me and lose your voice. For Primus knows how long. Noted, B. Noted. So, let's get down to business, shall we? I'll try to keep it short and simple and nothing but business. I'm sure everyone would appreciate that, Lyoko. What do you got coming up from Studio Fandom? Well, at the moment, I'm currently hard at work on the next chapter for Code Avengers Cosmic. Hey, haven't seen that one in a while. You know, right? And it's kind of a shame because this is a chapter I've really been looking forward to writing for some time now. I mean, it's a bit easier than the last few chapters that I had to do for Code Avengers Cosmic, since those were all completely original content, and this is getting back to the main story of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. But, long wait's over, we're finally back at it again, and we should see that next chapter coming up in a little bit. Speaking of stuff that's coming up, when are we going to see another video from you that isn't one of these studio news things? I mean, even if it's just another one of those cool Kingdom Hearts data greeting things, I'm sure everyone would appreciate something. I'm working on that. I actually had a couple of ideas, which brings me to the biggest point of this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I am putting out another call to action. Fingers crossed in the hopes more people respond to this one, especially since it might be a little easier than the voice casting one. And yes, I am still looking for voice actors to help out with Remnant of the Key reading series. Though, to be honest, I'm kind of debating as to whether or not I just forget the fancy stuff and just focus on the actual reading part of the series. Just go all in and narrate the whole thing myself, dialogue and all. But that's a matter for another time. If you want to be a voice actor or just lend your voice to Studio Fandom, email me at studiofandom1@gmail.com with a list of the characters you want to voice, as well as a small sample of your talent at voicing said characters. Now, the main call to action for this video, on the other hand, this one is, I think, a little more interesting. Because Studio Fandom needs artists. And your audition, I would like for all of you artists out there, be you on DeviantArt, Twitter, or whatever other site that you post your fan art on, to bring life to one of the various scenes from the first story of Mobile Suit Gundam SEED Prime. Hey, your very first crossover! Oh man, so many memories from that, right? And we're actually coming up on the 10-year anniversary of my time as Lyoko Marvel Anime. Oh, hey, happy 10th anniversary. Well, early 10th anniversary anyway. Thank you. Thank you. And anyway, I wanted to do something special for the occasion. And I thought to myself, what better than to create a video centered around that very first crossover? So if you've read the story, or at least familiar with it, and you have some form of artistic talent, let's see you put it to action by helping me to create a trailer for said story. Which is not going to be easy, considering just how many scenes from that story are not so easily recreated. I mean, if I could do it, I would, but my artistic skills... I mean, sure, I'll admit I do all my own cover arts, but I'm not that good. So, pick a scene, any scene from Gundam SEED Prime, recreate it in art. You can post it on DeviantArt or send me a link to it on DeviantArt or wherever. Or hey, even send a link to it in the comments below, and who knows? If you want it to be, your artwork may just be featured in said video. And they've got a ton of scenes to choose from too, like at the moment when Kira and the Archangel crew find me in the asteroid belt. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, or how about that moment when Jetfire and the Freedom come flying down to Alaska from space? Yes, that is good, that is good. Or even the time when the Omega 2 first lifts off for the final battle alongside of Desert Dawn. Yes, we get... Okay, B, you can stop listing scenes. Or maybe even... Okay, Bumblebee, we get the point. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's a lot of scenes to choose from in this particular story. So, what are you waiting on? If you know the story, then grab your art supplies and let's get to creating. We've got until September to get all those entries in. Please, come on, help a guy out, because I really want to make this anniversary video focus on my first crossover. And the only other idea I have is a thing for my first Kingdom Hearts story, which I'm hoping to save until its 10th anniversary, which is actually next year. Is that all you really had to talk about? Well, that's the major things anyway. So yeah, next update is for Code Avengers Cosmic, and this little call to action for Studio Fandom needing artists to create scenes from the first story of the Gundam SEED Prime series. Oh, and once again, if you're interested in being a voice actor on Remnant of the Key reading series, remember, email us at studiofandom1@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you guys soon. I figured my first appearance on the show would be a little more involved. Like, I get to do a bit more. I mean, even Vegeta did more than me in this episode. Well, that's just how it goes, Bumblebee. Maybe the next time we have you on. Until then, though, my friends, Lyoko Prime, out! Hey, fans, followers, and all beyond. This is the Crossover Crafter, the epic builder himself, Lyoko Marvel Anime, aka Lyoko Prime, saying thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more from us here at Studio Fandom, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and tune in again for more cool stuff from our channel. And while you're at it, feel free to check out the links in the description below, among which are the links to more Studio Fandom related sites, including the link to my fanfiction.net profile, where you'll find a lot of great fanfiction stories. Hope to see you guys again soon, and here's to the power of the fans!